Good morning, everyone. Trust we are doing good. Yeah, it's a lovely Saturday morning, and wow, I'm glad you were able to join me on today's call. And yes, it's a lovely morning, quite cold. And we'll be talking about a lot of things today, okay? Generally, today's topic is market sentiments, what new traders should focus on. And I'm your host, Akinwale Chibuike, the financial analyst at Eagle Global Markets. We will be discussing today a lot. If you can hear me clearly, please do drop a message in the chat box. Good morning, Ajus. Good morning, Kelechi. Good morning, Sawyer. Good morning, Saeed. Good morning, Chief Dublin. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. And yes, we have a tradition on the call actually. Um, Before we begin, we talk about a lot of things. Before we begin, we try to get experience from people, traders that are trading on our platforms. A lot, actually, a lot. So, at Eagle Global Markets, what we offer you is financial freedom. I always say financial freedom because we give you the key to making money. We give you access to trade the financial markets, which is a $6.6 trillion market, and you can make as much as you want from the financial markets without anyone telling you this is how much you should make per day. And it's like just not going to work and receiving a salary. Yes, that's how it is. That's how I feel it is. It's free money from the air, but not really free money. There's a lot to it, but it's generally free money. And the products we offer you to make money from the financial markets are um, the MT4 platform, the copy trading platform, and the cloud trade platform. Okay. On the MT4 platform, you can trade the financial markets in dollars, and on the cloud trade platform, you can trade the financial markets in naira. If you're too busy to learn about trading yourself, or you work 9 to 5 and you won't have time to check the charts to place trade, we have the right platform for you. It is called the copy trading platform, where we give you access to thousands of consistently profitable traders, where you can copy the trades and make money consistently. Those are the products that we offer you. And just a quick story yesterday. Um, Yesterday, NAS rallied, that's US Tech, NASDAQ, rallied quite a few points to the upside, and I missed out on the trade. But a client of mine actually caught the trade, and he's on the Telegram group actually. I think, yeah, you're on it. If you're on the call, please let me know. It's on the Telegram group actually, and I saw the trade and the money he made. I would like to share the images with everyone on here to see that it's very very easy to make a lot of money from the financial markets. Just a minute, just a minute. Okay, I would show it on my screen right now, so we can all see the images in a few minutes. Yeah, so if you're currently trading, how has trading been? Tell me your experiences in the chat box. I'd love to know your experiences in the chat box actually. I'd love to know your experiences in the chat box. How's it going for you? How has it been? Have you been consistently profitable? Have you been applying the things we talk about when trading? Have you been doing the right things on the charts? Have you been doing all of that and has it been profitable? Please let me know. Just drop your thoughts in the chat box. I'm trying to pop up my screen to show everyone how easy it is to make money from the financial markets. Okay, so last one I'm trying to pop up on my screen, and trying to actually blow a few names. Okay, I think this will do. Okay, here we go. So can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let me know. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Please let me know. Can you see my screen clearly? Going through the comments right now, and oh, you can't. Okay, I'm trying again one more time. Okay, trying to pop up my screen, share screen, Windows. Okay, share. So this is the buy trade he took, and he made money from it. This is some of the profits he made. You can see EGM Markets Official. That's our Telegram channel. I mean group. And yeah, you see clients making profits from trading the financial markets. It gets easy by attending our webinars and doing the right thing. These are the profits here. It's color blue right there. Also right here, color blue. Just this is a few out of the many that happens on the Telegram group. And I believe if you're on the Telegram group, please you could say something about the Telegram group. Just your opinion about the Telegram group and how it has been going. If you're on the Telegram group, you could just drop a comment in the chat box and say something about the Telegram group. Great. Exactly, Karachi. Exactly, Kilichi. That's great. Using these things are actually quite amazing, and it's all practice makes perfect. Brilliant. Now, so can anyone remind me what we discussed in our last webinar? Okay, our last webinar, what we discussed in our last webinar. What was the topic in our last webinar? Anyone at all? Topic in our last webinar. Let's quickly run through that. The topic in our last webinar, please. Anyone? AMA, yes, it was an Ask Me Anything session, and it was amazing. I shared a lot of nuggets from a new course I was studying, which was never to chase price when the market is silent. We should not try to force a trade, and a lot actually. We discussed a lot, and I made sure I give examples and reasons for those things happening. I believe exactly. Now, it's the weekend, so we've all got a lot of things to do, and we are on here for a purpose and a reason. So let's dive right into what we have today. Market sentiments, what new traders should focus on. Before we actually hop into this, can anybody, like, your own thoughts? What do you think new traders should focus on? What do you think new traders should focus on? Drop your ideas in the chat box, okay? Drop your ideas or your thoughts in the chat box. What do you think new traders should focus on? What do you think new traders should focus on? Just so far you've been trading, what were the mistakes you made, and why you think it will help them not to make that mistake, and what you think they should focus on? Okay, I'm checking. I'm going through the chat box. No one has dropped anything yet, but I can see a few people are typing. Okay, focus on emotional and psychological discipline. That's brilliant. They should not be in a rush to make money. That's one big stuff. One big stuff there. That's one major thing. Um, okay, Sahid said he hasn't started trading yet. Wow, why are you not trading yet, Sahid? Why are you not trading yet? Oh, you're just learning. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And there's something I always say: when you're learning, don't just learn. Okay, you learn and you learn and you learn and you learn. The major thing is application. Always apply what you're learning. That's why I say in trading the financial markets, the one thing is for sure. What is that one thing? Or two things are for sure. What are those two things? First thing is you will lose money. Okay, I'm being clean and candid to you. Okay, you will lose money. The second thing is you will make a lot of money that you've lost. So when learning, you should have And I advise people against demo accounts. I've been there before. I'll tell you the truth. Demo account is not real money. It's not real situation. It's just virtual money there, trading in virtual situations. It will ruin your mindset as a trader. Okay, it will ruin your mindset. Don't demo trade. If you are learning, use a live account to practice. Use a live account to practice. Don't try demo trading because it will ruin your mindset. Just know that the money you are getting to deposit is money or a demo trading money. Just know you're using it to practice, and there's a tendency you will lose all that money or you make money from it. And that's how you learn, not by doing it in what's it called, in virtual situations, would only not make you exactly. Demo is stimulation. You don't want to. It works fine if the concept works on demo and you're making a lot of money on demo and you bring it to life and it doesn't work. Why? Because of your mindset and psychology is already based on the situation in demo, because demo is $10,000 accounts. $10,000 accounts, you can do anything you like, you can hold your trade for long. But if your money was on the line, would you be able to behave the way you were behaving on a $10,000 account? No, because for sure you'll be starting with lesser than that money that was in your demo account, and you'll be trying to preserve your capital. You don't want to lose your capital, but you could lose demo money. Nobody would hold you. And that's most of the reason I'm against demo trading, actually. So let's dive right into today's topic: market sentiments, what new traders should focus on. Now, I've come to this webinar as a prophet, okay, as a prophet, and I'll be saying a lot of things. If you're a new person on this call, just listen closely. I'll be saying a lot of things, and okay, and the thing is, let's start as I have the notes on in my front, because I have a note I use. And okay, good morning everyone. From the top again, I'm Akinwale Chibuike, and I'll tell you the truth is I know what you're looking for. I know what you want from the financial markets. I know exactly what you're looking for in the financial markets. And also, I've been there before when I was looking for the right thing in the financial markets. I understand what many traders want in the financial markets, but not many traders have that in the financial markets. What you want in the financial markets is to consistently make profits. Am I wrong or right? What you want from the financial market is to consistently make profit, to consistently build wealth. That is what you want in the financial markets. And yes, very few traders are consistently profitable in the financial markets. Not because of they don't know what they're doing, but because of they are not doing it the right way. Okay, they know it, but they are not doing it the right way. And the first step is, what do you as a trader need to do to build wealth when trading the financial markets? What do you as a trader need to do to build wealth when trading the financial market? See, this is my 4th year in the financial industry, and I've read so many books about the financial markets. I've met a lot of individuals about the financial markets, people that are better than me and people that are better than when it comes to trading the financial markets. And one thing I understood is that everything works in the financial markets. No matter what you're trading, no matter how you're trading, it works. The only thing is you're doing it the wrong way. So what new traders need to focus on? Number one, I believe we are all taking notes. Yes or no? Are we following? Yes or no? Are we following? Yes or no? Please let me know. Are we following? Just drop something in the chat box. Yes or no? What you need to do to consistently be profitable when trading the financial market is, number one, tell yourself, I'm not coming to gamble. Okay, I'm not coming to gamble. Because over the time, I've seen the number of people that actually want to trade now, and they were once not gamblers, but they have that mindset of gambling, which is It is very simple. It is just to buy and sell. Nobody's telling me how much I can make. I can make a lot of money from it. You can make a lot of money from it. But first, disallow that mindset of gambling. Unless it's as if you're flushing your money down the toilet. Have a plan. Have a plan that you're not coming to gamble in the financial market. What you want to do is you want to understand the financial market and make profits consistently from it. So the first thing is what you should focus on firstly is to disallow or remove that mindset of wanting to gamble in the financial market to make a lot of money from the financial markets. Okay, you can't make money by gambling in the financial market. Never. You might make money because of you were lucky. Okay, you were lucky, you would make money. You were lucky, you would make money. But what if luck is not on your side and you continue gambling and you don't make money? You end up saying Forex is a scam. You end up saying trading the financial market is a scam. It's not a scam. You're the one deceiving yourself. Why? Because of you came to gamble. You were told it's free money. Okay? And this is one thing the market does. The market takes money from the impatient and gives it to the patient. If you're not patient, the second thing you should focus on is patience. Okay, we're going to the second thing. The second thing you should focus on is patience. Patience, how? Be patient to learn. Be patient when trading. Be patient when you are having a loss. Be patient when you are in profit. How? Be patient when learning. If you're not patient when you're learning about the financial market, you will miss the crucial concept of the financial market. If you are not patient when trading, you will make trading mistakes. You might wanted to use one micro lot, you can use one standard lot. Be patient when you are in a loss. A loss doesn't mean you've lost money unless you click close. Okay, you might be in a loss at the moment and the market will reverse and go your right direction, whereas you quickly rush to close because of you saw 1,000 naira loss. Be patient, and that doesn't mean to be over patient. Okay, when you are patient when you are in a loss, you take a step back and look at the price, look at charts and see, okay, why is price going in a loss, or why is price in a loss? When you understand that first, you know the right thing to do. Be patient when you are in profit. You are just in 1,000 naira profit, you want to close your trade. What if the market has 1,000 more points to do? Take a step back, look at the market. Why is it in profit? Where is the profit likely to get to? I hope we are all learning. Yes or no? Am I making sense? Yes or no? Am I making sense? Yes or no? I just sent out a poll. Please let's respond to it. Please let's respond to it. You need to be patient. First, disallow the mindset of coming to gamble. Second thing is to be patient. Okay? Second thing is to be patient. 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 You are going to gamble. And when you gamble, you'll be impatient. But when you disallow that mindset of gambling, you become patient. So they are both into one another. Now, the third thing is you will be given the opportunity to test the market for free. Now, what is that opportunity we are giving you to test the market for free? Demo trading. Okay? You'll be given the opportunity to demo trade. Feel the platform, know the markets. But when you demo trade, you are demoing. I would just like to use the word demoing though, but you are how would I put it? It's quite complex. Okay, you are putting yourself into a pipe dream. Okay, a pipe dream. Okay, a pipe dream. Now I'll give you a very, very good concept. If you have a $50,000 demo account and it's to play with, it's to play with. First day you place the trade, one standard lot, you got lucky, you made $10,000. Okay, you made sweet. I think that should be 15%, I guess, of the $50,000 demo account. Second day again, you placed another trade, you made $200. Third day, you keep on making money. Demo trading, you are making money. Please don't use it as a pipe dream. Do not use it as a means of building your expectation from the market. The market will give you the unexpected. Okay? And when you want to demo trade, another thing you could do is, if you know you are starting with 10,000 naira capital, your demo account should be equivalent to what you want to start with. So you don't put yourself in a pipe dream. Okay? You don't put yourself in a pipe dream. Pipe dreams are not reality. When it comes to the financial market, pipe dreams are not reality. I remember when I started 4 years ago also, I was demo trading, making a lot of money. I thought it would be easy. I made a real life deposit and I carried that same mindset to a trading account. Well, you know the outcome already. Let's move on. You know the outcome already. Now that I've told you the things to focus on, which is, first thing, focus on disallowing that mentality of gambling. Second thing is to focus on your patience. Third thing is to focus on not demo trading. Okay, not demo trading yourself into a pipe dream. You can demo trade, fine, but me, I don't really like demo trade. Okay, but even if you want to demo trade, don't demo trade yourself into a pipe dream. Now, if you are still learning and you're practicing, well, my mind is telling me that you are there before and you're still doing it. Like, you've been in that pipe dream and you're still there. You're still saying, wow, it's easy to make money because you're doing it on a demo. We're doing it, you're making a lot of money on a demo. Yes, you'll make money on a demo, you'll make money on a live account, but the real thing is, can you rinse and repeat that process? Can you bring that process to live account and do the same? These are the things you need to focus on. These are the things you need to focus on first erasing that mindset. On first erasing that mindset. Once you get that mindset clear of yourself or by yourself, you excel in the financial markets. You do a lot of things in the financial market. You make profits in the financial markets. Now that we understand the things to focus on, well, the ideas to remove from our head before we start trading, what do you really need to build wealth in the financial markets? Now, you'll be thinking big capital. You'll be thinking a very good tablet to look at price properly. You'll be thinking a laptop. You'll be thinking a computer. You'll be thinking a trading rig. Okay, you can have all of these things and not still be consistently profitable in the financial markets. Okay, you can have these things and not be consistently profitable in the financial markets. So what really do you need to build wealth? What really do you need to build wealth? Now, okay, a minute. I would respond to your question in a few minutes. What really do you need to build wealth? You need to have the two major things to building wealth in the financial market is knowing and understanding. Knowing and understanding. I hope we are all taking notes. Knowing and understanding. See, dedicate time to learning how to trade. It's not difficult. But what is difficult is not trading. Okay, you want to trade. You want to trade because you have money. Yes, you can trade. It's fine, but dedicate time to learning. Now, I'll use a very simple scenario in the country. Most people are comfortable going to the university for 4 years, coming out with a good grade and getting a good job and all, but they are not comfortable with dedicating 3 to 6 months to learning how to trade the right way. And in that 3 to 6 months, they are not telling you not to trade. You will trade, you will place trades, What they are telling you to do is just be calm, don't over trade, learn and apply. You will lose money, you will make money, but just be calm, don't over trade, learn and apply. That's the only thing you're told to do. But no, you can't do that because of you want to be there. You want to be in the situation in front of the charts. You want to be seen on the charts. You want to feel the charts. See, I'll tell you one simple truth. Not everybody that shows up, when I mean show up, not everybody that shows up, like, okay, they're in front of the charts today and this and that and that. Not everybody that shows up are consistently profitable. Not everybody that shows up to the charts are consistently profitable. That's one truth I'll tell you. One simple truth. And you don't want to be that guy, okay? You don't want to be that guy that comes to the charts every day, that comes to my webinar every day and not consistently profitable. You don't want to be that guy at all. So, okay, one standard lot is, I'll use a very simple example. So I sell cabbages. Let's take, for instance, I sell cabbages. And I have 3 types of cabbages I sell. I have the premium clean cabbage that is very, very expensive. I have an average clean cabbage that is a bit cheap, but not everybody can afford it. Then I have one cabbage that's very dirty. I don't clean it. I just sell it that way. That is lot sizing in the financial market. The very, very premium clean cabbage that is very expensive is one standard lot, or is a standard lot size. The one that is a bit clean and sold for an average price is a micro lot. A micro lot. Then, a mini lot. Then the one that is not clean at all and all is a micro lot. Now, in the financial markets, one standard lot is equal to $1. Okay, one mini lot is equal to a cent. One micro lot is equal to a penny. Do you understand now, Saeed? If you don't understand, please let me know. Okay, if you understand now, please let me know. Okay, waiting for his response. Great. Now, someone asked a question. Samuel asked the question. Based on my totally agreeable view on demo account, no, you can request for your demo amounts to be smaller. See, let me tell you, most of the things I tell you on this webinar, not everybody knows it. Okay, not everybody knows it. Not everybody. I can boldly say it outside. Not everybody knows demo account is bad. Everybody just wants to demo trade. They want to post that screenshot of them demo trading on their WhatsApp status, on their Instagram story, on their Instagram, and feel like as if they've arrived. Everybody wants to do that, but not everybody knows the truth about demo trading. Okay, Chris, I'll come again with the standard lot size of. I said I sell cabbages. One is very, very premium, very clean and all big. Another one is average size, not too clean, but sold for an average price. Then one is very, very dirty, small, and cheap. In the financial markets, the very clean, premium, big is the standard lot size. The very average type of cabbage is the mini lot size, and the very small, not clean, is the micro lot size. Standard lot size in the financial market means $1. Mini lot size means a cent, and a micro lot size means a penny. That's it. Now, like I was saying to Samuel, not everybody knows these things. Okay, not everybody knows this thing. You can request for your balance to be reduced on your demo account. Okay, with that settled, now let's go back to what we really need to build wealth on the financial market. And I said learning, dedicating time to learn, trade as you learn, practice as you learn. Do it on a real account. Don't do it on a demo account. Fine, you can do it on a demo account if you want, but I'm just so much against using demo accounts. Now, after learning and understanding, start applying. Now, how do you apply? You apply by learning and seeing these things work out or pan out. Insight and foresight. You start developing proper risk control on your account, proper trade management, and all. You use every single piece of arsenal you have in the markets. Okay, you can start trading with as little as $100. Now, when people start trading with as little as $100, they have this mindset of wanting to, I can't get rich quick with $100 now. My money is too small. The majority of the trades I'm making will not yield a lot of money. Now, this is where they get it all wrong. We all know what compounding is, right? Compound interest. With that $100, you can consistently compound that $100 to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and have enough good capital to use greater lot sizing in financial markets. Okay, you have good capital to use greater lot sizing in the financial markets. You can get rich off $100. And how can you get rich off $100? See, $3 daily consistently will add up. $10 weekly will add up. Don't be that guy that wants to catch 500 points in the market. No, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that wants to catch 2,000 points in the market. It's very easy to catch 2,000 points. It's very easy to catch those points. But be that guy that wants to settle for quality and not quantity. You want quality trades. You want to place quality trades. Okay, you want to understand how the markets will deliver quality trades, and that's what you are aiming for. You don't want to buy every up move. You don't want to sell every up move. You want to buy significant type of up moves that are strong, that will make you profit. You don't want to sell every down move. You want to sell down moves that will move with strong momentum and make money from that. So be that guy that wants to catch 30 points, 30 points, 30 points. 30 points. If you are somebody, now let me break it down to you. Now let me explain something to you. I'll explain something very easy to you. You see, do you know that somebody that wants to catch 500 points in the markets has a lot of ways of catching 500 points? And you that want to catch 30 points, you can catch your 13 points 10,000 ways. Okay, how? Somebody that wants to catch 500 points, I want to catch 500 points on one trade. And you that know how to catch 30 points perfectly, you can catch that 30 points in multiple places in the market and make that 500 points in one day. You get the logic, right? It's all about doing the right thing on the charts. Okay, the question from the question section. How do I decide which lot to trade based on the trade indices? E.g., if I want to demo trade in NGN using real accounts, what should be my first step? Should I be more concerned with the points? Number one, how do you decide your lot size to trade? The Naira account is the minimum lot you can use is 50 Naira per point. Okay, 50 Naira per point. You can start with that. Okay, you can start with that. Remember, you don't want to catch big moves. You don't want to do all of this. You want to, what should be your first step? Your first step should be opening an account with us. Okay, opening an account with us, getting started, knowing your account manager, then making a deposit. Then should you be more concerned about points? No. Should you be more concerned about profits? No. Should you be more concerned about losses? No. You should be more concerned, since you said you're learning, you should be more concerned about applying those things you've learned and seeing them work real time. Okay, now when they work, it is profit for you. If they don't work, it's a loss and something to learn from you. So you don't get concerned about the points. You don't get concerned about the profits. You don't get concerned about the losses. You get concerned about the things you've learned and applying them and seeing them work. Okay, now I said something. You said you can't get rich off $100. You can get filthy rich off $100. There are 10,000 ways to get rich off $100 when it comes to the financial market. You can maximize your position, maximize that position multiple times in the financial market, maximize a lot out of it. Or you can be a sniper. You only want to be precise. When you want to be precise, you will make a lot of money with no stress or little or no stress included. Now, you can't get rich off $100, but I'll tell you, that even a caveman can get rich off $100 if he knows what he's doing in the financial markets. Fine, you are in a lot of groups, you are in a lot of communities, you are in a lot of. Now, ask yourself, what happens in that community every day? And what happens if you are in a EGM Telegram group? What happens in EGM Telegram community also? Is there a similarity between what happens in that community to what happens on EGM community? I'm not in any other community where I can tell you boldly that there is no similarity at all, because on EGM's Telegram group, we are more goal-oriented and focus-oriented. We're getting everybody up to speed, sharing ideas. Other communities, what you see is this trading approach is better than this trading approach. I caught 10,000 pips today. I caught this today. No, you don't want to make people feel like as if they're not doing the right thing. Okay, you don't want to make people feel like, you want to make people know that if I can do it, you can do it also. And that's why I said it is even easy for a caveman to make a lot of money. You see, a caveman won't even listen to what other people are saying. A caveman does what he wants to do. And what he wants to do is what he will do. Okay? A caveman will be corrected when he sees there's a mistake. Be open to corrections. Be open to corrections. If a caveman can do it, you can do it also. Now think about this. Forget trying to do 100x on your trading account every 30 days, okay? But imagine if you could get a measly 6% monthly on your trading account over a year, okay? Imagine doing 6% every month for a year. 6% every month for a year. 6% every month for a year. Imagine, just imagine 6% for a month every year. 6% this month, 6% next month, 6% the following month, 6% the following month. Just imagine 6% every month for a year. Well, I'll be candid to you. To you, it's not big. Okay, that's 72% of your trading account every year. But remember, I said something called compounding. Somebody that can do 6% consistently for 3 to 6 months can increase and do better for the next 3 to 6 months also. Now imagine you can do 6% consistently 3 to 6 months. The next following months, you want to upgrade, you want to do better, and that is where profit maximization comes in. That 30 pips you are catching, you can turn that 30 points to 100 points with that same 30 points move. You can turn that 50 points to 2,000 points with just that 50 points move, because of you understand how to maximize your profits. Because you understand how to maximize your profits. 6% consistently is amazing. And I'll tell you the truth is very, very simple. The truth is, no bank in Nigeria would give you 6% at the end of the year on a fixed deposit account. Now, think about it clearly. That is why I tell people the financial market is the easiest way to grow your wealth. Forget about putting money in the bank and they'll pay you percentages. That percentage is nothing at all when you can actually do more than that percentage in a month. 6% in a month. Imagine. Well, I'm not even telling you to imagine. It is something you can do. It is something you can do as a person. It is something you can do as a person. So I have a poll running. Please, let's respond to the poll. Please, let's respond to the poll, okay? We've got 16 people on the call. I've got just 3 responses to the poll. Let's all respond to the poll. Thank you very much as you respond to the poll. Now, you see, you're saying 6% is small. Now, imagine doing 6%, compounding it to 12% a month, and doing it consistently for a year. You will grow that $100 to, let me say, millions of dollars. And this, we don't need to even assume it at all, because it's something that will happen, that can happen. Now, you'll be wondering, how do you need to make 6% a month? I told you a caveman can do it, so you can do it. I know it will sound funny. It will sound very funny. I might sound stupid also if I say it, but you need one trade per week. One trade per week to make 6% of your trading account per month. Yes. Okay. One trade per week. Yes, one trade per week. Not 34 trades from Sunday night to Friday afternoon when the market closes. No, just a single solid trade to net a measly 30 points. To net a measly, you see, I said measly, 30 points is small. 30 points. And you'll be risking just 2% of your trading account. That is how you can make 6% a month. Now, the question is, how do you make that 20 pips per trade? I'll show you on the chart now. See, even a DJ, okay, can make 20 pips from Sunday to Friday, can look for a 20 pip trade from Sunday to Friday if they were looking for it actually. And another joy is, I said something about profit maximization. You can make that 20 pips and lock in your profit and let the remaining trades run. Let's please respond to the poll. I'll show you how. Okay, I'll show you how. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I'll show a chart to you. I'll show you charts on the screen right now. I'll show you a chart on the screen right now. Okay, can everybody see my screen? I'll show you something right now. Kelechi, can I get a financial instrument from you? Okay, a financial instrument. Give me a financial instrument. Real quick. A financial instrument. Let's not waste time. I promised this webinar will be short, but we're spending a lot of time already. GA, okay, GBPAUD. The GBPAUD is a financial instrument, which is the Great British Pound against the Australian dollar. Now, look at the daily time frame. Let's look at the daily time frame. Imagine you knew that GBPAUD would buy. Okay, just look at these moving averages. I put a moving average on the chart. Now look at it. GBPAUD bought from this place to this place, or it's still currently buying itself. It's still currently buying. Now, this is more than 20 pips because this is a daily time frame. Okay, let me tell you how many pips that is. Let me show you how many pips that is. This is 586 people. Now, I want to reduce this. To just June alone. Okay. Let's say today's date is 19. Okay, this is. I'm coming. Let me adjust this to something reasonable. Okay, so this was June 11. Okay, it started moving up from June 11, but let's go to June 17. Sorry, May 17 to June 17. Okay, I'll show you something. May 17 to June 17. This is it in the red box right there. Okay, so we are ignoring this and ignoring everything at the back. Now, May 17 to June 17. That's 4 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks, 4 good weeks. 4 good weeks. Okay, 4 good weeks. 4 good weeks. I'm trying to emphasize on that 4 good weeks so we know that it's 4 weeks. Which I said you need to make 6% per month. 6% per month with a measly 20 pip per day. With a measly 20 pip per day. With a measly 20 pip per day. And now, from the daily time frame, now I can remove the indicators, okay, and I can delete this. Now, this will tell us how many people this is. This is now 365 pips. 365 pips, and I said you need 30 pips per week. 30 pips per week, okay, or 30 points per week. That's 30 in 4, okay, that's 30 in 4 places. That's 30 in 4 places. Very easy. 30 in 4 places. That's 120 pips per month. 120 pips per month to make 6%. I'll prove it to you. It's very easy to make. I'll go to the 15 minutes time frame and I'll show you how easy it is. Or how easy it can get. Okay. Now, I want to just understand something on the chart. I will tell you what I'm looking for on the chart and how I would have been able to make that 60 pips per week. Oh, sorry. Let me lock this in so it doesn't move. Okay, great. Now, this is on the 17th to June 17th, May 17th to June 17th. Now, I just want to know the Asian range. Okay, Asian range. Okay, I just want to know the Asian range. Now, Asian range is just a trading session. Okay, the range for a trading session. Now, first thing is I now know that GBP AUD is an uptrend. Okay, it's moving up. So what do I want to do? I want to look for a very simple concept in the financial market. A very simple concept in the financial market. I want to look for that concept on the charts. That is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Now, using the Asian range, this is an accumulation. Okay, accumulation means an area where price is congested. Okay, an area where price is congested. Now I know that price is going to the upside. Okay, I know price is going up, so I will be buying at every manipulation. That's accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It's just a logic. It's just a logic in price. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Now let me show you how I could have made, what's it called, 30 pips every week. It's very difficult to leave when you make 30 pips, but I'll show you how. So this is an accumulation. This is the manipulation. Let's say I get my entry at this area right here. So 30 pips, 30 pips. This is it right here. I'll show you. Bam. That's 30 pips. Now, after making my 30 pips, I've left the market. That's one. I made my 30 pips. I've left the market. That's one. I'll wait again. Look for another AMD. Accumulation to the downside. Well, this is where I'll consider my accumulation from. This is where I'll consider it from. Just this range in price. That new box I drew. So let's say this is my accumulation. This is my manipulation. And this is the distribution. Now look at this. I'll get my entry here at this down candle. Okay, at this down candle right here. So at that down candle, I got into my trade and 30 pips, 30 pips. Right there. That's two. I'm looking for another accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is another one. I said we need 4 trades a month. 4 trades a month. This is the third one. This is accumulation, manipulation, this is distribution. Now, I'll just show you. It's real. It happens every single time in the market. Every single time in the market. That's 3. We have 3 already now, right? Now, we did not have an accumulation, manipulation to the upside. Remember, we know it's an uptrend, so we ignore the down one. If you have an idea of how to trade the down one, you could have made money off this right here, off this one right here. You could have made a lot of money from it. I made a lot of money from it, but that's another logic for another day. This is another accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, but I don't like it because it's redistributed to the downside, so I don't like it. Now let's look at this one. Yeah, this one here. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. That is another one we found there. And let's say we got our entry safe at this bullish candle here. That candle alone was more than 30 pips. We did not even like trade the whole candle. We just took part of that candle. Now let's go and look for another accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Another one right here. We've gotten the 4 that we need already, but I'm just trying to show you how we can make more than 4 trades a month. This is another one. 30 pips, just 30 pips. This is another one, but I'm sure you would have hit stop loss. So let's say you took this one also, right here. Let's just say right here. Did it give you the 30 pips? It didn't give you the 30 pips. Okay. Okay, it didn't give you the 30 pips. Well, it initially did if you held the trade, but it didn't give you the 30 pips. So let's say you were still holding and expecting it to go to the upside, but your stop loss was here. So it came and hit your stop loss. So you took one loss. Okay, you took one loss, and you already have how many trades? Let's zoom out. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. You lost 1. Remember, you've made 3%. Yeah, you lost 2%. You are still even in profit. You're risking 2% of your trading account here. You are still even in profit. You are still 1% in profit. Let's continue. This is an accumulation, this is a manipulation, and this is a distribution. But I wouldn't trade this. Well, I will personally, but if I were you, I won't trade it. Fine, it came back to an order block right here. That's where I would have bought from. I would have bought from here. And let's just take, for instance, you know all these things I said, and you bought also here. 30 pips. That's it right there. That's even 31. But see how far this trade went. It went 198 pips in a single day. You could have made that whole 28 pips or something. I will tell you how you would have made it also. I'll show you how you would have made it. Okay. Now let's see also again. So that's the end. Now let's count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. You took 4 trades in May. Everything in profit. Okay, everything in profit. You are up by 6%. You are up by 6% that month. Now look at the next month, June. Okay, June. You took 1. You hit stop loss. You made another 1. That's what, 6%, or 6% plus, let's just say 2% here because it's one trade. Okay, one trade, 2% or 3%. Let's just say, because you still have 1 left here. So 3%. That's what, 9% in 2 months. 9% in 2 months. Now, how would you have made a lot of money from this single trade? There's something called trailing stop. Okay, trailing your stop loss. Now let's imagine you were trailing your stop loss. You would have tried your stop loss to this high, and it would have taken you out somewhere around here. Okay, because your where would it have taken you out? Because you would have went to a lower time frame. Actually, let's say it would have taken you out on this low right here. You'd have made 100 points, and you would have covered for every single other thing that month. It gets very, very easy. Imagine. Now you made 100 points. Yeah, you lost 1. You still have 2. 30. Let's just say you made 90. You've made more than 6% this month. So 6% from last month. It gets very, 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 very easy. And I just showed you how you can make 6% every single month. Every single point. You see, even a disc jockey, a DJ, would find time every week to look for that type of trade and make money. Even a caveman, when you explain these concepts to him, he would find time to look at those things and make money from it. Over time, if you started trading, or if you start trading with $1,000, in 1 year, you will do 100%. Because of you will see opportunities more than that 6% per month. Over time, in 10 years, you would have done $1.24 million. It is very, very easy and realistic. But like I said, I would sound stupid or foolish because of you don't know how to do it. Just so you know, there is hope for every single trader in the financial market. Fine, you might not be fruitful in the first working months of learning and understanding all these things, but as time goes on, when you know your stuff, when you know how to do these things, you will make a lot of profits from the financial market. And yes, this brings us to the end of today's webinar. Before we go, I would like us to do a commentary into next week trade, into next week financial market. Okay, I'd like us to do a commentary into next week financial markets. But before that, I'll send out a poll and we'll both project price. Okay, we'll project price together. Now, I just sent out a poll. Please let's respond to it. And also the other polls, let's respond. That's the only way you can pay me back. I say these things. I'm not taking money from you to teach you. I'm doing it for free. How can you pay me back is by responding to the polls. Okay, by responding to the polls. So I just sent out a poll, 2 polls. It takes less than a second. Let's respond to the polls, okay, before we do a commentary into next week financial markets. Okay, into next week. So I'll be checking GBP USD actually, just GBP USD alone. Then I'll take questions. If you have questions before we take GBP USD, I'll take questions. Let me even take questions. Let me take questions first. Okay, let me take questions first. Please, if you have a question, just raise your hand. I would invite you on board to talk with me. Just say yes or no in the chat box. If you have a question, just say yes, and I would, or anything to contribute, a question or a contribution to the things I've said, and I would invite you on board to talk with me. So the things you should focus on are what I just said. Like every single thing I said is what you should focus on: learning, applying, seeing it happen multiple times, knowing that little makes a lot. Okay, so I just sent an invite to Kelechi right now, and I believe he would be able to join us on the call. Christian, how are you doing? Like to talk also? If yes, please let me know. I will invite you to come and speak on board. Okay, if you have any question, please ask your questions. Also, if you want to share something with the team, just raise your hand. Invite you also on board to share or ask your question, even if you want to ask it and me listening to you. Kelechi, how are you doing this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
So have you got anything to share, any question to ask?
I think the only advice I have for the new traders is simply what I've always been saying. Like, it's always have a positive mindset. I think most traders have learned it the hard way, because I say only 90% of traders lose from the forex market. And the only difference between the 90% and 10% is just the emotion and psychology. And many of us as traders, we've come to learn that the hard way, blown so many accounts and the rest, just because we enter the trade and it goes in our way. We now, okay, I can do it. Oh yeah, let me do the next one. From then on, that's how the account is blown. So just the same thing, basically emotions and psychology.
That's like one simple truth. Once you can focus your emotion and your psychology, no matter the trading strategy you use, it will surely work. It will surely work. Okay, it will surely work. Now, what will be the minimum I recommend a new trader to begin with? Not all pockets are not the same. All pockets are not the same, but if something is said to be minimum, don't start with minimum. You know the meaning of minimum, just so you can do it. Remember, now my best advice is, as a trader, try to start as much as 25,000 naira and above. See, anything lesser than that won't give you opportunity or breathing space in the markets. If it's lesser than 25,000, fine. Eagle Global Markets allows 10,000, 5,000 for a start, but I work at Eagle Global Markets, okay, and I'll tell you the truth. Starting with that amount won't give you breathing space in the financial markets. You can start with better, and that's why I advise $50. That's 25K, or $100, 50K. Start with that. That's like the best thing to get started with. Kelechi, thank you for joining me on the call.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'll be sending an invite to Ajus right now, and we'll just move on to this coming week market commentary, and we would end the webinar. So I'll just be talking about GBP USD alone, and I'll be waiting for Ajus to join me on the call. So we'll be going in depth into GBP USD, okay? Like, I'll be explaining GBP USD in detail. So this is a webinar you want to watch again. I'll say a lot of things. You would disagree with the idea of things I'm saying, but you would end up understanding when you view it from my perspective. Ajus, how you doing? Ajus, are you there? How you doing?
I'm cool. Good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How's your
How
day
is
been?
yeah, I'm there. Good afternoon. So how is everything?
Fine, fine, fine.
What I have to share with what I have to share with them is that the new beginner account, which my first trade I took in real account, I almost blew my account because I thought the thing is as the way it's going on demo account. So I left my trade, even when I was on profit like $13. I I just say it will go up to $30 at least. I'll be watching it, and before I know, the thing returned to
Mm.
revaluing, know how to set stop loss and all those things. So not trade and like if you go to indies, there's a market instrument called UTech 100. That UTech
Nice
2000.
that. Okay,
I think it's about 500 naira.
yeah, US 2000.
Yeah, that's so it's about 500 naira. So you can put 3,000 naira and learning it. At least that one, if you use 50 naira, they will take about 5 something from your account, and you still have a small loss running. So you can from then you learn it. If you lose, you know why you lose. If you gain, you know how to gain. So it's a good place and it's a good business. So and I want to also thank the Eagle Global Markets. I knew this earlier, I would have been bigger than what I am today. So my advice to them is just to encourage them. It's not a gambling. I was thinking it's a gambling in the first time because what you don't know is bigger than you. So when I've started to learn it. So I learn things every day by day, every chart, the way chart move, what happened. So from there now I'm not focusing on all those analysis, all these technical these strategies. I'm not good in that. So I watch my chart, know the move, and know what is doing per time. And so that is how I learn something
Thank you very much,
to
Ajus.
us to grow your account very fast. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
Thank you, sir.
sharing that. And yeah, like Kelechi said, have a trading journal. I beg of you, have a trading journal where you can actually put in your thoughts about the markets, your trades about the markets, and converse with your future self when trading. Like trading journal is very, very key. A lot of stuff in the trading journal. A lot is to be put into a trading journal, and well, over time you'd understand it better. And yes, Samuel, I agree with what you said. I would please, if you are that type of person that drops personal stuff on the Telegram channel, like business stuff that is apart from financial markets, I would do well to remove it from the group and never to add you back again. Okay, never. Like it's not a warning. It's not a threat. It's a warning. Okay, I mean it's something I will just do. Okay, it's something I will do for real, and I mean it. So let's go to GBP USD. A call breakdown of. Okay, before we, I I will be candid. I don't have the link to the Telegram channel right here. I don't have the link to the Telegram channel right here. But Kelechi, if you have the link to the Telegram channel, please share. I'll be glad if you could share that in the chat box. Thank you. Or you could get the link to the Telegram channel. Please share. I would be glad if you could do that for me. Thank you. And yeah, let's go to GBP USD. So taking all of this away, and now don't mind what I'll be doing on the charts, but just feel comfortable with what I'll be doing on the charts. Okay. Now I went back to the 12 months time frame. That's the yearly time frame. Okay. Now you'll be wondering, why do I have to go back to the yearly time frame? Well, remember I said an in-depth analysis to understand where GBP USD will be going to in the coming months. Okay. I always do this thing once on the Telegram channel where I drop my idea or bias of where price will trade to for the coming 6 months or quarter. I do that always, and I continue doing that, and that's what I want to do on this webinar. So please pay close attention. Okay. Now, ERGBP, what do I see? What do I see is very simple, or what I see on the chart is very simple, which is generally prices in a downtrend. Okay, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. For the last 16 years, price has been in a downtrend. Okay, a downtrend, a major downtrend. Okay, and it has been amazing seeing price in a downtrend. We had corrections every single phase in time, but it was majorly in a downtrend. So now, what I want to see on the chart is a lot of things. I want to see a lot of things, and I want to understand what I want to see. Okay, please, if you have the link to the Telegram channel, please share in the chat box. I'd love you to do that. Thank you. This is actually something in price. Okay, now this is a piece of inefficient price action that never got filled to 50%. So what that is telling me, thank you so much, Kelechi. What that is telling me is that price has business here. Okay. Price has business here. Price has business here. Okay. Price has business here. Now, business how? Price, there's tendency price has to come back here. But we don't have the capital to trade the monthly time frame, okay, or the yearly time frame. We don't have that capital, okay. We don't have that capital to trade the yearly time frame, but we could capitalize on those moves, knowing where price will be going to. So we know price has business here, and we know that there's still a piece of inefficient price action right here. So do you want to capitalize on this first, or you want to capitalize on this first? I'd like to get answers. Do you want to capitalize on this one first or this one first? Remember, we don't have money to trade this one, but we can capitalize on this, or we have money to trade this one. So which one do you want to capitalize on? A or B? This is B, this is A. Okay, A or B? I'd love to get a response in the chat box. I'd love to get a response in the chat box. B, brilliant, brilliant. Now that we want to capitalize on B, okay, we want to understand why we have to capitalize on B. Now, going full screen again, looking at this area right here, let's look at this. This is the downtrend. Now we are capitalizing on this, so I can delete this, but I have a picture of this in mind. Okay, I have a picture of this in mind. Now this is inefficient price action, and there was one inefficient price action right here. It was filled, but as we can see, price is still going higher after filling. This was supposed to come down, but price is going higher. Now look at this. This was clean lows, or these are clean lows right here. And look at what price had to offer to the clean lows. It had to like school them. Okay, price had to school them, and price schooled them by purging the lows and trading higher. That's one thing to note. Now, after checking the 12-month time frame, we know where price is actually heading to. Price would head to this area, which is liquidity right there. After filling this, if price wants to head higher into this, this is another area price is likely to head to. Before filling this. Okay, now knowing that these are like areas where price has to go to, we created low of the year already. Okay, low of the year, so we are trading higher, knowing that the low of the year has been created. Let me just mark that out for reference purposes later on. Okay, low of the year. Okay, now let's go to the 11-month time frame. We can still see the low of the year clearly, and on the 11-month time frame, what do I really want to see? I want to just show you guys this. Like, we purged the lows and we are trading higher. Now let's do something. Let's ignore everything in the red box. Let's ignore everything in that red box. Okay, let's ignore everything in that red box. Let's start focusing on the future, what is happening on the right side. Why is that the low of the year? Okay, why that is the low of the year is because of, remember, we were on the 12-month time frame. Okay, and 12-month time frame means one candlestick is 1 month. Okay, sorry, 12-month time frame means one candlestick is 12 months, and 12 months is a year. Now look at this candlestick. This is like possibly the 12-month candle. This is the 12-month candle of this current year, and look at the week. That's the low of the year. Like, that's the lowest point price has gone to that year or this year, and we are trading higher. So I want to mark out the low of the year to understand a certain concept, and I will explain that concept to you soon. Okay, let's just ride on. So back to the 11-month time frame. I said we should ignore everything that's happened in that red box. Let's focus on this. So this is a high, right? This is a low. This is a lower high. Sorry, let's take that from the top again. This is a high. This is a low. This is a lower high, but we never got a lower low at first. Okay, we never got a lower low at first. This one candle created higher low and higher high. Then price went massively to the downside. Do we all agree to that? Do we all agree to that? That price created a higher high and a higher low with this candle before price now went down. Do we all agree to that? No, you don't have to agree with me, okay? Now the reason, first off, let's deal with the concept of do we all agree that the candle created the lower high, sorry, the higher high and the higher low, right? We all agree. Now the reason I chose the open of the candle was everything below the open is a low, so I chose the open to reference that. Okay, that is the low. Like from that area downward was the low of the year. Kelechi, do you understand now? The reason I chose it was to reference to myself that from the open of that candle downward was the low of the year. Do you understand now? Great. Said, where exactly? Please let me know. Please let me know so I can explain. I can explain. Just drop your questions in the question section. I'll attend to it. Okay, let's go back to the charts. Now, we said this candle created higher high and higher low before price purged the stops. Now that we understand it, let's go down to the 9-month time frame. See how we are bringing things from the 12-month time frame. We have already deduced our bias that this is a CB or BC. I can fair value gap actually on the 12-year or 12-month time frame. Okay, now looking at that same piece of price action again, let's go for it this time again. It's more clearer. High, low, lower high. We never had a lower low. This candle created lower high. We never had a lower low. The lows were clean or were equal. Then price went higher. From here, is it right for me to say structure started moving bullish? Well, some people say yes and some people say no. But what I would have said is this was where we started seeing price acting funny. This is where we started feeling that there is a possible shift in market structure. Okay, now market structure was shifting from a downtrend to an uptrend when this piece of price action came in play. This one right here. So what I want to do now is I'm just trying to reduce all the markouts and all. Okay, so since we can see this low here, we can reduce this to this lows right here and focus on this actually. So we can see the stop purge clearly before price started trading higher. Now let's go a step further downward to the 6-month time frame. We can see it clearly now, the 6-month time frame. This is the high and this is a low. This is a lower high, this is a lower low. This is a lower high. There was no lower low, right? There was no lower low because equal stuff. Price went higher. Shift in market structure started happening here. Okay, before we now had that stop watch that gave us the major lower low, then we traded higher. Now let's go to the 3 months time frame. It will all add up now. The more you see it, it will add up. The more you go down in price, it adds up. Okay. Now high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but no lower low. Just this low right here. Then price went higher. Okay, price went higher. Then before it dipped and created a major lower low we were looking for. Now let's just highlight this area in price. I have to turn off my magnets. Okay, I've turned off my magnets. Okay, I've turned it off. Now let's just highlight this area in price. Let's highlight this area in price. Now just look at this area. I'm not saying this area is anything yet, but just look at this area. Look at this area. Let's go down to the monthly time frame now. Now the monthly time frame, I want to this is January, or this is January to February. So January we had a major sell on GBP USD. That was where the low of the year formed. Okay, so now we can see where the sell. That's why I marked out low of the year. Okay, but we'll still come back to that later on. But now let's focus on what we were capitalizing on previously, which was this high to this low. Now I will reduce it again, where we will see where to ignore and where to focus on again. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This is not a lower low because it never went lower than this previous low. Okay, it was equal. Then we moved higher. Now, if we focus on this piece of price action, now let me drag this box. Now, let's keep in mind that we have a area of fair value there, and let's just keep that in mind. So let me just delete it, but let's keep that in mind. Okay, let's just keep that. Now let's focus on this. Let's focus on this price action right here. Let's focus on this price action right here. So ignore whatever is here. Ignore whatever is in this red area here. Okay, ignore them, and let's focus on this again. Okay, let's focus on this. On this. Okay, let's focus on this downtrend. Now this is the high. This is a low. Okay, I'll take this lows as the same. So this is a high, and this is a low. This is a lower high. This is a lower low. Now look at what happened. Did market structure break or not? Remember this high, we marked it out from the 3 months. Okay, 3 month time frame. Now I want to ask a general question. Okay, did market structure break or not? Yes or no? Now if you say yes, you give me a reason. If you say no, you must give me a reason. I want to make sure that we all understand everything we've been talking about since early this year. Did market structure break or no? Yes or no? Now nobody is wrong, nobody is right. If you say yes, you are correct. If you say no, you are correct. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why if you can't give me a reason. But did market structure break or no? Yes or no? I'd like to get a lot of response on this actually. A lot of response on this. A lot of response on this. I'd like to get a lot of response. Let's give a reason we said yes. Let's give a reason we said no. Try to make everybody understand this. Okay, now if you said no, you are correct. If you said yes, you are correct. Now, if you said no, the reason I believe you are correct is you did not see a candlestick close above this previous high. I agree with you. I was there before also. If you said yes, it is because of you see price pierce through that high. You are correct also. But to me, I consider this as a break in market structure. And I consider why you said no as also a break in market structure. Why? Because I understand how price is delivered. I understand how price. And if you go to a lower time frame, exactly what Kelechi said, you will see that that is a break in market structure. Okay. Now, I'll show you something else on the chart. Now, remember, we are focused on this area right here, and this high is right here, and one last thing is trying to make this fit in. Now let's keep in mind um, there's a FVG at this area right here. So I just want to mark out something here, and before we proceed, so this is one area I'll be watching, or I would like price to attack also. Remember, this is the monthly time frame. It won't play out this month. Okay, it won't play out this month. It won't play out next month. It won't play out the coming months, but it will play out for sure. Okay. Now, we all agree that this is a breaking market structure. We all agree that this is a breaking market structure. We all agree that this is a breaking market structure, right? So, now that we all agree that this is a breaking market structure, I'll ask a general question. Okay, I'll ask a general question. Which is, do you think price can come back to this lows, to this area down below? Do we think price can come back to this area down below? Do we think price can come back to this area down below? Yes or no? Let's give a reason also. If we are saying yes, let's give a reason. If we are saying no, let's give a reason. Okay. I want us to like be firm with our stuff. Firm with reasons we are saying yes, reasons we are saying no. Okay. Yes, there is an order block. Okay. He said yes, there's an order block. Yes, because of efficiency price. Yeah, I'm actually getting good stuff. Okay, but I'll be candid. The answer is no. I'll tell you why. The answer is no. Okay, I'll give you a reason why the answer is no. Number one, there is no inefficient price action in any of these areas. There is no inefficient price action. Price action traded efficiently. So I don't see price coming down here. My own thoughts though, my own thoughts. Remember, I'm not the market. The market can decide to drop lower. But once we've gotten our bias that this is going to be this year, GBP USD will trade higher. I don't see trading below the low of the year. Now, do you see why I marked out the low of the year? I now, from the 12-month time frame, I'm now coming to reflect it on the what's it called? On the monthly time frame. Okay, I'm now coming to make it reflect or the meaning or the reason why I said I marked out the low of the year for a certain reason is to reflect it on the monthly time frame. Because we've been able to deduce, we've all agreed that 12 months, 11 months, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, price is going to be bullish. So why now say that? Why are you now saying that price has to come down to this area? No, price has come down to where it wants to come down to, which is what? To this what? Order block, right there. And currently we are at the main threshold of the order block, or a bit below the main threshold, which we will still streamline the order block. Okay. Now, I can't be very correct. I can't be 100% in the market. Okay. I can't be 100% in the market. I can't be super correct in the market. But I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why in the markets I have an edge because if I understand how price is delivered. Okay. Now, the reason GBP USD will never come lower is because of there's no inefficient price action and there's no sponsorship. Okay, there must be sponsorship. Sponsorship is your inefficient price action. Sponsorship is those things you are actually wanting for it to come down here. Now, do you all agree with me that it won't come down there? Because of there's no sponsorship, no fair value gap, no liquidity void. There's no liquidity void there. There's no fair value gap there. There's no nothing there at all. Do you all agree with me? Yes or no? Please drop your comments in the chat box. I would like it. I'd like to get your comments. I see people leaving the call. I said it would be in-depth analysis on GBP USD. I was not joking. Okay, now we can speed up the whole thing. I didn't want to waste much time today on the call, but we can speed up everything, which is now that we understand that low of the year price can trade lower than the low of the year. There's an order block. I could be wrong also. I could be wrong. Please note I could be wrong. We have clean highs above here. Clean highs. And what is above clean highs? Liquidity. We expect price to trade higher than that liquidity and trade higher. Okay. Now we can go to the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame now. We can see price better clearly. Now, why did price drop? I was anticipating a bullish dollar. It's on the Telegram group. I was anticipating a bullish dollar. I showed you guys on the Telegram group. I was anticipating bearish GBP USD also. It's on the Telegram group. That big order block on the monthly time frame, we can streamline it to this. And also look at the weekly time frame. There is no inefficient price action. No inefficient price action. No magnet for price to come to. But this order block is a magnet. And we are currently at the main threshold of the weekly order block. Right here. Right there. Okay. Now, do I expect price to buy from there? Not yet. Why? FOMC was last week. Okay. I have to see something on the dollar itself. The dollar itself has to do something. Has to do something, which is what? Exactly, Kelechi. You now get the gist. You get the gist now. Now, I'm expecting something on the dollar. I've not checked the dollar, but I can deduce from GBP USD. Okay, I expect the dollar to fall. The dollar will fall, son. Mark my words. On the 29th of this month, you will see something massive in the markets. Okay, something massive will happen in the markets. 29th of this month, something massive will happen. I don't know, but I just feel on the 29th it will happen because that's the last day of the month. Abi, is that the last day of the month? Okay, on the 29th is the last Tuesday of the month. Okay, last Tuesday of the month. I just feel something will happen. So let's go down to the daily time frame now. To the daily time frame. Now I'll show you something on the daily time frame. F11. Now we are trying to. I'm not going to mark out break the market structure or nothing. I just want to show you why price came lower to the mean threshold. Price came to the mean threshold because of what? This is clean lows right here. Okay, clean lows right here. Price came to the mean threshold, clean lows, and I can reduce the order block to this area right here. Now, will I be using this order block? No, I will not be using that order block. Why? Price had already tested it. So the order block I will be using to look for buys on GBP USD is this week. Inside this week, there is an order block, an area of buying pressure. Okay, buying pressure. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame now. It gets easy. It gets easy. It gets easy. Everything I talked about here, I would share in the Telegram group. You guys should not worry. Just trying to now see that area of buying pressure I said on the daily time frame. This is it right here, so I can mark that area of buying pressure out. And now, Kelechi, you know what I used to do? I used to go to the lowest time frame and go and look for an entry. To be very, very precise, we'll do it today. Okay, we'll talk about it today. Now, that is an area of buying pressure. Okay, that is an area of buying pressure. You want to understand why GBP USD will buy from there, but to be very candid, I told you guys you have to be precise when you're trading, and this range is 59 pips. Okay, 50 pips. I don't want to buy when it is 50 pips. I don't want to use a 50 pips stop loss. What you do is you go down to the 1-hour time frame and you go and show your expertise in reducing your buy area. Okay. So now I'm back to the 1-hour time frame, and even on the 1-hour time frame, the entry will still be a bit lesser than 50 pips. A bit lesser than 50 pips. I can go down to a 15 minutes time frame if I want, and just to show expertise. Just to show expertise. Yeah. Now, We'll go back to the 4-hour time frame now. And remember, it was 50 pips. It was 50 pips. Let's see what it is now. Okay, 50 pips range. We've reduced it to 25 pips. That's half the 50 pips. That's like good stuff right there. Now, 25 pips is actually something very good to risk when you want to place a trade. And now watch this area right here. I will drop the markouts on the Telegram group. For those that are on the Telegram group, I'll drop the markouts on the Telegram group. And yes, 1.37405, 1.37169. Watch what happens to GBP USD when it gets to this area. Will it buy? I don't know. Will it sell? I don't know. But I know there's going to be a reaction. Now, do you see how we've been able to deduce or understand what GBP USD is, or what GBP USD is likely to offer? Now, that is how you do price. That's how you understand price. That is how you get your 30 pips. You already know it is going to buy. You are only interested in the buys. That's how you get your 30 pips. That's how you get your 30 pips daily, or sorry, 30 pips weekly from the market, and that's how you make money from the markets. I told you $100 is not too small to start. You start with $100, but understand you would lose money. Okay, you won't get that 30 pips always. You won't get it always, but you will just, it's a lot to learn about the market. You will learn. As you learn, you apply, you learn new things, and you continue to apply. Okay, so my bias is I'm still waiting on ERG on GBP USD. I have to check the dollar itself, which is something I would send to the Telegram channel later on tomorrow. But this is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you make money from the markets. Price is not moved by one of those guys you're saying. Price is not moved by Elon Musk. Price is not moved by Ronaldo. I had Ronaldo to did something recently by moving Cook bottle, and Cook lost 4 billion. It was already supposed to happen. Coke was overpriced. Coke was overpriced. Okay? Bitcoin was overpriced. That was why Bitcoin dropped. Coke was overpriced. That was why it lost 4 billion. It's just what is meant to happen, and someone created that reaction for it. So we've come to the end of today's webinar, and it's been a lovely 1 hour 32 minutes with you guys. And all I can say is I hope we learned something new. And please, we still have a lot of things in the polls. Let's stay 3 more minutes. Let's respond to the polls, please. I told you guys you don't pay me for the webinars. You can't pay me for the webinar, and you don't pay me for the webinar. Just respond to the webinar, to the polls in the webinar. Just give positive comments, positive reviews about what you learned from today's webinar or all the webinars on your social media handles. Tag EGM. Right? Go to your Instagram story. Write something good. Tag EGM. Tag EGM. We'll repost you on our status. We'll repost you on our stories. Okay? And it's just creating awareness about us. And yes, that will be all for today. Good luck and good trading. Thank you very much for your time.